Am I the a-hole for refusing to cook for my family despite cooking for myself and saying they deserve to go hungry? So I'm 16 and still live with my family. Obviously, I have chores just like my siblings, but something I do for fun and because I love and had a passion for it is cooking. I started cooking for myself 3 years ago. I had cooked before but nothing like the last 3 years. I enjoy making my own breakfast and dinner and even lunch if I have no school. My parents saw I was cooking more and they added that to my list of chores because mom said they didn't want to waste food and dad said it was rude to cook for only one person, and I didn't mind cooking for everyone. But they were so freaking ungrateful, my siblings and parents alike. Complaints I got were too spicy, wanted potatoes instead of rice, wanted rice instead of noodles, wanted beef instead of chicken, wanted something plain instead of spicy, wanted no veggies, wanted a more veggie-focused meal, wanted lasagna instead of pasta bake, didn't want soup, didn't like the flavor of soup, didn't want something sweet, wanted something sweet, changed mind and wanted meat well done, wanted more kinds of potatoes, and the list goes on. None of this was constructive either. It was whining and complaining and I did start out asking what I should do, but everyone wanted something different and I'm still in school. I can't spend 6 hours cooking dinner on a school night so my siblings can have pizza, fries, nuggets, tacos and my parents can have steak and potatoes and gravy and all the trimmings or none of the trimmings of 5 different kinds of potatoes. I even made a weekly meal plan for a while and they wouldn't complain until after they ate it. I spoke to my family about the way they were behaving and my mom told me that's the reality of cooking for a family. She said my siblings and dad had always been like that with her. I pointed out I hadn't been and she just said that and she said yeah, but it's part of life. I told her so she decided to treat me worse than I treated her and she told me I was being difficult and I told her no, she was taking everyone else's behavior out on me. A few times my dad or one of my siblings would say I wasn't a very good cook and they hated eating my food. So I said I wouldn't cook anymore and dad and mom would get pissed and my siblings would call me lame. So I stopped cooking for them. I cook just for me again and my parents are furious. They all come home hungry and I have nothing ready for them, not even my siblings. My parents told me it's disrespectful and I cannot continue and I said they were all the disrespectful and ungrateful ones crapping all over what I made for them. They told me I shouldn't be okay with letting them go hungry and I said they all deserve to go hungry. My parents said it was a disgusting attitude and they grounded me for 2 weeks. So, am I the a-hole?
Here are the top comments, plus Opie's reply.
Not the a-hole. You are a minor. It's your parents' responsibility to take care of you. Cooking is a wonderful interest to have, and I hope your enjoyment is not ruined by your family's behavior. It's one thing to share your dishes alongside the rest of the food during meals, but another entirely to be responsible for feeding all your family members.
OP replied,
It hasn't ruined it, but I am prepared to stop cooking for the rest of my time living with my family rather than cook for their ungrateful butts.
How about a rule that the first person to complain about what you cook has to plan, prep, and cook the next meal? Once they see how hard and thankless it is, they might be more grateful.
OP replied,
My parents would never enforce that especially, and they complain too.